This time we will explain the recommended basic settings. I explain the same thing on my blog. Please see the URL in the summary section. I often try to make a certain setting, but find that I can't seem to find it. Have you ever had the experience of, and by the time you finally got it done, you had missed the photo opportunity? Therefore, this time we will introduce recommended basic settings. Let me introduce the first one. The grid is a useful feature that displays auxiliary lines to help keep the composition and level. The recommended scene is building photography, portrait shooting, snapshot, etc. Now, let's explain how to set it up. Menu camera icon, select Info Shooting DISP. Select Grid Display. Display the desired number of divisions. Next, I would like to introduce the second one, Expansion. This function allows you to pinpoint the area you want to enlarge. When using a monitor or viewfinder, it may be difficult to tell whether the image is in focus or not. In such cases, you can zoom in to see it more clearly. Recommended scenes. I want to enlarge the screen and check the focus. For example, when you want to enlarge the face to check when taking a commemorative photo. Now, let's explain how to set it up. Press the play button, press the enlarge button. Press the cross keys to move the area you want to enlarge. Next, I would like to introduce the third one, Diopter adjustment. Diopter adjustment allows you to adjust the focus within the viewfinder. Even if the image is in focus on the monitor, it may not be in focus when you look through the viewfinder. The improvement method is to be able to adjust the focus while looking through the viewfinder. In the usage scenario, the monitor is in focus, but the viewfinder is not. The viewfinder is blurry. Now, let's explain how to set it up. Slide the lever below the viewfinder. Next, I would like to introduce the fourth one, silent shooting. Silent shooting allows you to shoot without shutter sound. Silent shooting is convenient when you want to take photos without making the shutter sound. You can take pictures quietly, so you can take pictures without disturbing people around you. A recommended scene is taking photos at the venue. For example, taking pictures of sleeping children. Now, let's explain how to set it up. Menu camera icon, silent shutter function. Set to on. Next, I would like to introduce the fifth one, continuous shooting. Continuous shooting is possible while the shutter button is pressed. It's difficult to get the best shot if you only take a single shot. Continuous shooting has the advantage of allowing you to select the best shot from among multiple shots. The recommended scene is sports photography, sports day photo shoot, photographing wild birds, suitable for racing photography, etc. Now, let's explain how to set it up. Select the right side of the four-way controller, select continuous shooting. Next, I would like to introduce the sixth one. Select the right side of the self-timer releases the shutter a few seconds after pressing the shutter button. You can easily release the shutter by connecting it to your smartphone, but you can also set the self-timer using just the camera itself. A recommended scene is a commemorative photo, suitable for taking photos with long exposure times, such as when taking pictures of waterfalls. Now, let's explain how to set it up. Select the right side of the four-way controller, select self-timer. Next, I would like to introduce the seventh item. Next, I would like to introduce the sixth one. Manual focus. Manual focus allows you to manually adjust the focus. Autofocus is a convenient and high-performance feature, but there are times when the focus may not be on a dark scene or where you want it to be. You can manually adjust the focus if necessary. A recommended scene is shooting fireworks. Night view photography. Suitable for shooting starry skies, etc. Now, let's explain how to set it up. Press the left side of the four-way controller, select MF. Turn the front ring to focus. Next, I would like to introduce the eighth item. Automatic viewfinder switching. Finder automatic switching automatically switches between the viewfinder and monitor display. The automatic switching mechanism has a sensor near the viewfinder, and when you look through the viewfinder, the sensor reacts and the monitor turns off. However, depending on the shooting scene, there may be times when you want to take a picture while looking at the monitor, but your hand hits the sensor and the monitor turns off. Therefore, instead of automatic switching, you can display the viewfinder or panel without reacting even if you touch the sensor. The usage scenario is when shooting handheld, when your hand touches the sensor. I want to shoot by specifying the display on the monitor or viewfinder. Now, let's explain how to set it up. MENU spanner icon screen / viewfinder display, set as desired. Next, I would like to introduce the ninth item. Auto review. Immediately after shooting, the auto review function will display the image on the screen for a few seconds. The automatically shot image will be displayed, allowing you to instantly check whether the camera is in focus, saving you the trouble of pressing the playback button. The usage scenario is to check the captured image immediately after shooting. MENU camera icon image review. Review duration, set as desired. Next, I would like to introduce the 10th item. Screen display switching. Screen display toggle allows you to change the information displayed on the screen. There are times when various information is displayed on the screen and it is easy to understand, but there are also times when it is difficult to see. In such cases, you can easily switch the screen display. The usage scene is: the screen is hard to read because of the notation. Suitable when you want to check the display carefully. Now, let's explain how to set it up. Press screen display switching several times to switch. These were the settings. We will continue to deliver useful information, so please subscribe to our channel.